Okay. Hey, what's up, guys? Surge, thank you. I've got it going now. That was... Okay, is it good now? I connected my mic. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I totally forgot you need a microphone to record audio. Who would have thought? Nice to see you guys. Serge, Dav, Jennifer. How you guys doing? Today, basically what we are doing is just going through and reviewing some stores. Anybody that wants to give me their store, I love you, Nook. Anybody that wants to give me their store to review, I will be reviewing it. Should be pretty exciting. So, yeah, Brennan's in here. I want to say hi.
What's up, fam?
Alright, cool. So I was excited. Yeah, I said I was excited. I was going to do this Friday, but I decided to do it today. Plus, I think I have some stuff I have to do tomorrow. So just decided. But yeah, if you guys want to go ahead and throw in your stores, I honestly have no clue how many stores I'm going to have to review. Because obviously if you have more of an established store, you don't really want to give that away. But hopefully my subscribers are smart enough to know that you can't just copy any old store and you'll succeed. So it won't be that big of a deal. Oh, it's Friday where you are, Ivana? Okay, cool. Well, I planned that especially for you. That was what I had meant. You can't post links here? No, you can't? Okay, just do the store name and then say if it's like a .com in the next message or something. I don't know. Just I'm sure there's a quick way around it. And then I just have Google open right here so I can go ahead and search for it. Won't be that big of a deal. I'm gonna put my stream preview onto crap quality so it stops lagging.
Yeah. It did that for me too yesterday. It started out low and then it went back to normal.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. Oh well. So yeah, I guess we're just gonna wait until people throw in their links. I know my first live stream, I had a bunch of people actually asking when this was gonna happen. So hopefully they come around. Still streaming around the same time, just starting a little bit later so people can jump in. But I mean, as we wait, how are you guys doing? Do you like my last few videos I uploaded? Just get a little personal interaction with you. I have 11 people in here right now. Jennifer, okay, good for recognizing yours isn't ready. This will definitely be a good opportunity to see some stores and hear what I got. Okay, Nook clear. That is a hilarious way around it. Thank you, Dav. Okay, I'm just gonna actually, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and load up all of the stores. I'm gonna get a couple up and then I'm gonna go through and review all of them. So Nook, I have yours pulled up. I like your logo. That's kind of cool. Did you design that or did you just find that on Google? Also, thank you, Dev. Glad you enjoy my perspective on things. I also was messing around with some stream stuff. You got it off Adobe. Oh yeah, they have a bunch of stuff. Okay, cool. Yeah, I like it. I haven't seen something like that before. It's pretty unique. I got this little stream overlay, like confetti. I don't know.
What? Where'd you find that?
It's just a GIF that I overlaid. Wow. And I want to figure out when I can use this because it seems kind of fun. So if you have any idea for when the hell I can use this stream overlay, tell me because I want to start using that.
Or something?
Right, it's right here. Brian, go watch my stream in your room, bastard. It's so stressful having someone over my shoulder.
Sorry.
Or if you can think of any more stream overlays to do, That would be awesome. Oh no, I just want to have a little bit more fun. Plus, when I'm here for like 2 hours, I gotta find a way to kind of enjoy myself. So I have one store to review. I mean, I can start reviewing right now. I was expecting to get a bit more of an influx. I'm only at 10 viewers right now, which I guess is going to go up, hopefully. I'm at 9. Oh, right as I said that, I lost one. Bastards. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we can just go ahead. Nook, you alright with me reviewing your store right now? Not waiting till more people are in? I guess it doesn't really matter for you. Yeah, screw it. Let's go ahead and review it. Okay, so I'm gonna put my face up here. Oh, thank you, Nook. Yeah, I hit 1K 2 days ago. Super excited about that. It's been... How long have I been uploading videos? I've been uploading about like 2 months now, so I don't know if that's fast or slow, but anyway, here we are. Does this look good for everybody? I'm assuming so. I just have my stream on super low quality, so my preview is not lagging behind, but here we go. This is Nook store, sphinxcentral.com, and I have no idea exactly what you're selling. I'm imagining it's just cat stuff, but we'll go through. Okay, nice little branding right here. As for the privy, so this is the default privy, and there's really nothing wrong with it. I would actually recommend that you make this just look a little bit better. I see you do have your branding right here, but generally what I like to do is I just make mine a little bit more branded. It looks a little bit less spammy, and people are more willing to actually put their email into it. If you're getting emails this way and you don't really have the drive to do it, it's not that big of a deal. You'll still get a good amount of emails, but it's whatever. Zodiacexclusive.com. Okay, let me add that one. I'll go to it afterwards. Okay. Hold on. So when I'm gonna go ahead and put this up. So I'm on incognito, but it still shows like my past searches, and some of the stuff that I search for can be like, it has some of my websites on there. So I'm really not trying to expose myself. So, okay, I'm getting a good amount of things. volfitnesslab.com. Let me add that. Sorry, Nook, if I'm keeping you on the edge of your seat. I want to go ahead and get all these in here so I make sure I'm not missing anybody. Volt Fitness Lab. Interesting. Okay, 3 different niches right now. Oh, this one looks pretty nice. Oh, Chad, nice. You're using my app. Oh, Chad, you are the bomb. Okay. epichouse.com. Great. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and start reviewing these 4 stores, and then as we get more, I'll just go ahead and add those later. But let's go ahead and switch on back to our camera. Yeah, I'm lagging. I mean, that's largely because of the fact that I am on some crappy, where's my video capture device? There I am. I'm on some crappy apartment Wi-Fi right now. Before I begin, is the lag like unbearable? Can you see what I'm doing on the screen? I'm moving into a house at the end of July, which is going to be fantastic. Right now I've got this year-long lease. I want to move now, but I can't. It's not really feasible to. But when I move, I'm going to have this awesome room set up. It's going to be great. I'm going to have my own Wi-Fi, so streaming is going to be great. I'm actually going to build a desktop again. I had one and then I got rid of it. I sold it off because I wasn't using it that much, but now I will. So a bunch of stuff in the future that I'm very excited about, and fixing the lag is definitely one of those things. But your video freezes a lot. Okay. Is it just for Forever Diamond that it's doing this, or is everybody kind of like saying it's terrible? I mean, I'm gonna stay. I'm not gonna be like flying all around the screen.
The audio's fine.
Is the picture still fine?
It's a little laggy.
Like it lags, but you can still see what I'm doing, right?
Yeah, you can still see. What
Because I'm gonna stay on the same page for a while.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Medi and Issa, go ahead and save those. I've got 4 pulled up right now. And then I'm going to go ahead and look at those afterwards. So go ahead and save that. But yeah, I was saying with the lag, I'm going to stay on the screen for a decent amount of time. So it's not like I'm flying all around the screen. So as long as you could still hear me. I'm lagging when my whole camera is big. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, then I won't make my camera big anymore. But when I'm small, it's all good right here. It does, yeah. Actually, the preview looks a lot better. Great, so I have learned a thing to do, is to just make my face small. All right, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the store reviews. So this was Nook's, I believe. Like I said, your email preview or your email pop-up, that was totally fine. Like I said, I just like to do, I like to have it a little bit more branded, so it just looks a little bit better. People are more willing to put their email into it when it looks more branded, if like fits your general color scheme and everything, but that's just a little added thing. And then I usually take this out just because of the fact that if they're not clicking it when it pops up, they're not going to sign up later. So I just take this out and makes it look a little bit nicer. I like your logo. I already said this. This is a very nice logo. Pretty unique. I like this little top bar right here. Free shipping on all products over $15. Now, here's the thing with this, is that I really like to have free shipping forever. And then up here, I really push, hey, free shipping on all orders worldwide. And if you're charging shipping because your items are very cheap, what I would recommend is just slightly raising the price of the items, because people respond better to items that have free shipping and are a little bit more over having items that are a little bit less but having shipping. It's just like a psychology thing. And there were memes all over Twitter recently that were like the Drake meme, and he's like, when it was like $25 plus $5 shipping, but the face when it was $30. So it's just a common thing, and this might help raise some conversions because they're just not seeing kind of like a surprise thing at the end of everything. So that's just something to think about. We come down here. This is kind of cute, looks pretty clean. Generally, when there are these banner pictures, what I really like to do is I like to have actual products. So that gives a little bit more value and doesn't just kind of take up space. What I have is I actually have a slideshow of 3 of my main categories on there, and they're clickable. So if they're scrolling through and they see one of the categories they like, they can click on it and it'll take them to that category. That's the way I use this. This isn't bad to have right here. It's definitely better, especially that you say Sphinx Central on it. Maybe make that a little bit easier to read, but it's better than a lot of things. So you come down here, cat sunglasses. These are hilarious. Did you get these from my 5-minute dropshipping video? Because I used this picture in the thumbnail, the 5-minute guide to dropshipping. I think that's pretty hilarious. This is a good strategy to do. I see this done a decent amount, having a product on the actual homepage. That's fine to do, especially if it's a very hot selling product. $24.99 is a little bit much. I don't remember how much these were selling for, but if you're gonna charge shipping as well as $24.99, I don't think many people are gonna convert off of that. So I would probably lower the price. It lags when you move the screen quickly. Okay, I won't move the screen quickly. I'll find a place and I'll stick to it. Okay, add to cart button. I like that it's green. Oh yeah, that's funny. Okay, yeah, so the add to cart button is green. I like that. Nice description. Just looking at it, let me see. Actually, the pictures are, yeah, thank you Forever Diamond for pitching in right there. So, want your cat to be stylish as you. We got you and your style needs covered. It's a little bit, so yeah, as Forever Diamond said, you need some capitalization here. You need a little bit better grammar. Like, we've got you and your style needs covered. These cute glasses look just like real human-sized glasses, except they are small enough to fit on your cat. So just basic grammatical issues right here. Just make it look more professional. Right here, the features, yeah, these are all lowercase. Make these capital, at least the first letter. Features, I would probably bold, and I would get rid of this weird spacing right here. It's just very kind of, it looks kind of spammy. We get down here, you don't need to say about free shipping. Well, I don't really know what this means because you say you're charging for shipping. So I would probably redo this entire thing. This I think is fine as long as you get your good grammar going down. Features list is great. All that you have to do is make this like bold, capitalize the things, and maybe free returns I wouldn't include in that. That's more of like a terms of service thing, or a thing you'd put in trust badges. That's not really something you'd put as a feature of one of the products. Features has 2 colors. I don't know if I'd put that in features either. Really, these bottom 2 are the only features that you need to list. And then you don't need to give an explanation. For for the shipping time, all you really have to say is, hey, shipping takes between 2 and 4 weeks. Thank you for being patient. Literally all I say is shipping time around 2 to 4 weeks, smiley face. That's it. So you don't really need to say all this. If you're really shipping outside of the country a lot, you can include another one for it, but really just 2 to 4 weeks is totally fine to include. Let's come down here. Featured collection of the week. That's nice to have, like an actual Sphinx collection. That's kind of cool. I could see these actually selling a decent amount. Just it seems like something some teenage or early 20s girls would really love to have in there. Oh, that's expensive. Wow. Is this real gold? If it's not real gold, if it's the gold plated. Yeah, dude, okay, this is really, really, really expensive. You need to change that. The people will not pay that. And if they do pay it, I know these necklaces. I've actually, in my course, I go on and I add a similar necklace to the store that I make, and the quality is not there to be charging that price. So definitely your pricing needs a little bit of work. I do like how all the pictures are more on a black background. It's very consistent. That looks nice. Come down here. This is actually cool to have. So this is more of like a high-tech part of your website, or high-tech product, which would kind of warrant having its own little collection or showcase right here on the home page. I think this is totally fine. See, I like how you used good grammar right here. Good capitalization, C collection right there. That's fine. I think that's good. Sphinx Central Jewelry. Yeah, this looks good too. That's pretty nice. And then you got your featured collection right there. And get daily deals and discounts. You could have this here. I usually always take this out. Nobody really signs up right here. So that, you know, just saves a little bit of space. You could probably, this is kind of interesting. Now, there's alien heads, and I don't think you're selling these, so they're kind of bizarre. I know you found this picture, and it's pretty cool if it weren't for the alien heads, but honestly, it's just kind of taking up space, and you don't really need it, so I'd probably take this out as well. Right here, capitalized terms of service. It's good that you have terms of service, refund policy, privacy policy. Good that you have all this. This all looks pretty nice. You've got your Instagram, which, let's see this. Oh, 1,000 followers. Oh, nice. So you're actually growing a good Instagram page. Okay. That's awesome. Good job. Yeah, this is really nice. And I don't see a lot of people doing these weird hairless cats. So that's good. Let me just go to one more of your products, and I think that'll wrap up this review. So I see a lot of people using this theme, and it's something that I really don't like, and that it gives like an explanation right here. And I think that I don't think these things should be here, because of the fact that it just kind of takes away from the products and makes things look more busy. So I would just take this away and go straight to featuring the products, right? So when you're featuring, oh, you are selling the alien light. Okay. I think this is fine. This is actually pretty interesting. Now, it's $90, so your marketing really has to be on point here, and your product pages have to be very high quality as well. I like how you do put your logo in the actual pictures. It looks very branded. That's really nice. Let's just go ahead and look at this one right here. Okay, so here's the thing. When you have reviews, but you don't have any reviews, I would recommend that you actually take them off, just because when you, like, say you go on Amazon, right, and you see a page that has, or a product that has no reviews, you're kind of turned off by it, right? Same thing goes for here. Can you also check out my dog paw washer cup? It's the product I've been selling recently. Yeah, I can check that out. And I've actually seen that product sold a lot. So this is, I would recommend, if you can, if your if your reviews thing allows you to take off the ratings. I don't know, is this the app review? Let me see. Oh, you're using Alley reviews. Okay, see if you can take this off when there's no reviews. It just looks a lot better that way. I like how you have, what's the, recart. I couldn't think of it. Like how you have recart, that's a great thing to have. Add to cart button's nice. Now I would recommend putting some kind of trust badges. Alley Reviews is a good app. It's either pretty much Alley Reviews or the app Review, RYVIU. I use Review. Alley Reviews is pretty much the same thing. I used it for a little bit, but I just prefer Review. Is running a store with just PayPal at first profitable? It can be. Obviously you want credit cards in there, just because a lot of people don't have PayPal, but if you only can run PayPal, it could be fine. But yeah, I use the app Review. I really like it. Lots of customization there. I don't remember how Alley reviews are with customization, but I know the Review app is very good. Once again here, you want to work on your capitalization and your grammar. This is kind of cool, one-touch technology. About our acrylic style. Yeah, I think this is fine. Shipping details, like I said, I would not make it as prominent, and I'd make it just pretty much just a single line being like, hey, you know, 2 to 4 weeks shipping, that's it. I think it's all fine. I'd maybe try and sell it a little bit more, but honestly, these are not terrible product pages, so that's pretty good. Then you said to go look at the paw washer cup real quick, and I'll look at that. Okay, this is a lot better. Nice. So I'm assuming it's kind of weird how this one looks so much better than the other one, but if this is what's selling, yeah, focus more on it. Good trust badges right here. That's really all you need. They look very clean, not spammy. Add to car. The price is pretty good. I like how it's on sale. $24.53 is a weird number, but I think that could be good. That's all good. Big add to cart button, which is nice. You have a pretty good description. I like this review right here. 50%. Yeah. It's a very interesting approach to the description. It's more of like a why you need this kind of practical thing. I like this app up here. I used this myself for a little while. It didn't really work for me, so I took it off, but it's kind of cool if that works for you. Yeah, this is good. Oh, and it comes down to wow, there's a lot of stuff here. Okay. So there is a lot of stuff, which is good. You don't want too much. There might be a little too much, and I don't think people are going to read through all of this. So I'd maybe try and condense it a little bit. As for your guarantee, I might put this on a separate page and then just provide a link that says our guarantee and then link to it. But, you know, it's a good guarantee right there. And everything else, yeah, I just make it a little bit smaller and more compact. Like, you could fit all these things right here into a very, you know, just a more compact, easy to digest thing. But I definitely think this is better, and you're definitely on the right track with this product. So I would definitely recommend just going based off of this and getting better. But this is a pretty good store. It's pretty apparent you're at least a little bit, but more than a little bit, aware of what you're doing. So good job. Just keep tweaking. Make sure that you use great grammar and capitalization and everything, and I think you're going to be good. So yeah, good job, man. And good job with the Instagram too. I like that. Could you also check out the checkout page? Yeah. I'm going to add this to the cart, so I apologize if that confuses you, Nook. So this is the checkout page. It's got a dog up there and then a cat. That's pretty interesting. Continue to shipping method. Yeah, just a very basic checkout page. Pretty nice. PayPal, or you got your credit card stuff. Okay, pretty nice. Yeah, you're doing good, man. Keep it up. All right, we're getting on to the next store. And I'm gonna try and go. Yeah, I do like the banner too. I'm gonna try and go a little bit faster now, not linger that much. Okay. I'm gonna close this immediately because I know it's gonna lag the stream. So we're on zodiacexclusive.com. I forget whose this was, but we'll go ahead and check this out. So welcome to Zodiac Exclusive. Okay, so I never really like having paragraphs right here on the front, just because of the fact that nobody really wants to be met with words when they first come to a web page. They kind of want pictures, and they want to see what you have to offer. I really like your logo right here. Forever, nice. Okay, so I really like your logo. Your branding looks pretty nice. Now I would switch this out for probably a rotating banner of about 3 collections. Like I had said about the previous store, that just Bilal, thank you. When I ask for more stores, send that again and I'll do it. Right now I have a few lined up, and then I'm going to add more to it. Okay. So as this goes, that's fine. Yeah, just take this out and do a more like slideshow kind of banner thing, showing your collection or showcasing like your most popular products. People respond better to that. And yeah, it just generally raises conversions. Our Zodiac collection, pretty nice. I'm really trying not to scroll. Yeah, the About Us section, good point, Jennifer, is a great place to put this. If people want to see this, they'll search it out for the About Us section. So I'm really not trying to scroll too much because I know it lags the stream. Thanks a lot, apartment Wi-Fi. Why do I pay several $100s a month for this? Our space-inspired collection. Okay, good collections. They all look pretty good. I like this, so I really do like this. However, I would make it look better. I would maybe just have a graphic that shows the Zodiac birthdays and the signs. I'm sure there are some available on Google. If not, you could probably easily make one. This just is a lot of information, but if you could have just a small little graphic to put right there, that could be pretty good. So we'll scroll down, and store bestsellers. This is a good thing to have. Oh, I like this theme. This is a good theme. Okay. And then recently viewed and featured recommendations. Okay, this is cool. This is pretty interesting. Now I can already see that your things are pretty cheap. Are you charging shipping forever? Because if so, if not, I mean, you might want to raise the prices, because you can definitely sell these for at least 2 times the price. I'm just gonna wait for your response right here. But I mean, just going down here to the footer, that looks good. You're charging shipping? Okay. Don't charge shipping and just raise the price of these, especially when the price is so low. People are like, oh, this is so cheap. And then they get to the shipping and it adds on like $5 or $7 and then it doubles the price of the item. And that turns a lot of people away. What I would recommend doing is just doubling the price of everything and just don't charge shipping. Oh, so this is a great point, and everyone, I recommend you listen to this. So Forever said, I'm trying to keep my prices somewhat cheaper than Amazon's. This is a very astute observation, but what I'm going to tell you is, as an experienced guy who sells a lot of stuff that is easily available on Amazon Prime for cheaper, it doesn't matter. Okay, if you're showing these things to people on Facebook, most of the time they're just going to look at it on your website and then that's it. Okay, so what I sell, very available on Amazon, I sell for twice the price, and right now I ship them for myself, but even when I was drop shipping them back then, it took 3 weeks to get there. People bought them all the time. It blew up. Nobody like, we're savvy people, right? If we're in e-commerce, we know how stuff works. We cross-check prices. We're like, oh, this website's selling it for this. Let me see Amazon. Most people, they're just like, oh, let me buy it right now, right? They don't think about this stuff. It's absolutely crazy. So don't worry about that, okay? And yeah, as Jennifer said, it's perceived value. If you charge $8 for this necklace, they may view it as kind of crappy. But if you charge $20, they'll be like, okay, this might be a nice little thing to have. And then they'll invest in it, and that's fine. So really don't worry about Amazon, okay? You're your own store. Most people aren't going to care. And the amount of conversions that you're going to get compared to the amount that you're going to drive away, the ones that you get are going to highly outweigh the ones that you drive away. So it's just going to benefit you entirely. So definitely double the prices on these and don't charge shipping, and you're going to do infinitely better, I swear. So let me just go ahead immediately. Yeah, people are a little bit more savvy, but most people really aren't. Like, I've been looking and I've noticed absolutely no difference, at least with my stores. People just buy from me, and if you can talk it up and just make it seem really, really good, they'll buy from you, okay? If your product pages are kind of crap, they might not buy from you, but that's just like a one-off thing. It's not because they're like, oh, Amazon's selling it to me better. But most people really aren't that savvy, and they're very, very impulsive. Like, the type of people that purchase from Facebook ads, very impulse driven. So don't worry too much about it. I'm just gonna scroll back up here real quick. So you have our products and track your order. I'd probably put a bit more up here. In the header, I'd probably put a shop and then a drop down of your different collections that you have. I would probably have an About Us page or an FAQ up here. Maybe a cart button would be a lot easier. Oh, it's right there, the cart. But yeah, I'd probably have an FAQ or About Us, a little bit more, and then that shop thing. Like I said, I like the logo. And then let me just go look at your one of your products. I'll go to this one. Okay. Wow, 183 reviews. Crazy. I'm excited to see those. Free shipping for orders over, is that 30? Yeah, don't worry too much about your crappy descriptions. Just slowly work on it. There's no rush. You'll be fine. But this looks okay. I'll get down to it. So metal color, change this to Zodiac sign. I know this is the default from AliExpress. Just go ahead and change that. It would make sense. Main stone color, silver and gold, that's fine, and the quantity selector. $10.99, like I said, you probably want to raise this to at least $15 because $10.99 just kind of makes these seem cheap, which I know they are, but you'll see a lot better results. Add to cart button is nice. The trust badges right here, secured and trusted checkout, that looks fine. It's all pretty on brand. Maybe a little bit better trust badges, but you know, like usually when I have trust badges, it's good to have some payment processors, but it's better to have like the stuff people really care about. Like, they're not going to come to your website and be like, oh, they take MasterCard, right? They're going to be like, oh, they have a 100% satisfaction guarantee. They have free shipping. They have like what? Easy returns. Tons of satisfied customers. They want stuff like that as the trust badges, kind of like social proof immediately. Hey Med, how's it going? So look, the perfect Zodiac pendant. It's beautiful, and Zodiac pendant, okay, that doesn't really make sense right there, is guaranteed to impress. With its small size being light and minimal, it does not yet fail to turn heads. Perfect for the fashion lover or someone who loves beautiful pendants. Don't worry, this pendant will match most, if not all of your outfits. This pendant is also the perfect gift. Show your appreciation towards someone, whether it be a sibling. So it's good. Now, it seems a little bit ambiguous, and what I mean by that is this description can kind of be applied to a lot of the items on your store, and I'd recommend tailoring them more towards the specific item itself, because this isn't bad, but it's not really, you know, kind of inspiring people to buy it. Like, it does give a good, like, oh, it's good for gifts and everything, blah blah blah, but you know, I'd probably tailor it more towards the individual product. Product pictures are good. Product info, I do like how you have this separate for people that actually want to see it. You could probably take the 4 women out. That's good. Zodiac zinc alloy. You could take this out and just leave 100% zinc alloy. You want as few of these as possible. And we'll come down here. Okay, so don't say this anymore. A lot of people are onto this. Just straight up be like, hey, shipping takes about 2 to 4 weeks, and then that's it. And that works totally fine. I've just noticed that some people are becoming pretty savvy to this. So we're coming down here, and okay, so is this Ali Reviews? Let me see. I don't know if it's Ali Reviews or not. Now, the problem with these reviews is that a lot of them, since they're just from AliExpress, they are, they're kind of crap, right? They're hardly English. People aren't really going to trust them. So generally, what's better? What car do I drive? I drive a Mustang. I just noticed, I'll be your biggest fan if you review my site. I will get to your site, Michael. Thank you for submitting it. And Med, I love you, and I'm glad that you love my videos. Say hi to the entirety of Morocco for me, okay? So generally what I've seen with reviews is that it's better to have fewer high quality ones with pictures and like good typed out descriptions than a ton of just very kind of basic, just star rating, and that's it. So I would recommend limiting it to the ones that only have pictures, and then maybe editing them so they have better English, and you know, that would be a little bit better. So but this is good. This is definitely way better than nothing. Yeah, I drive a Ford. The acronym found on road destroyed. Yeah, whatever. It's my first car. I dig it. People love it. It's a convertible, so here in Florida I get a lot of good use out of it, but you know, whatever. What are you gonna do? But yeah, this is definitely a pretty good website. So what I would recommend is I would make the product description. Sorry, I'm going to scroll up again, so it's going to lag a little bit. So I would make the product descriptions a little bit better, more tailored toward the individual item. You drive a Ford Fiesta. I was thinking about getting one of those. How rich are you? I'm not. Like, I have good money, but I'm not rich by any means. Just work on these a little bit. Maybe get some better trust badges going on right here. Maybe your reviews could be a little bit better. Well, I was thinking about getting one as my first car before I got the Mustang, and I was like, it's an option, right? And it's kind of like a fun name, like, oh, Fiesta, but no, I'm not getting a Fiesta. Raise or get rid of this kind of space right here. And then once again, for the home page, just make more branding. Don't just show the products, right? You want to kind of get the whole brand going. So show some people, yes, rich with advice. It's nice. Get that little, what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of like the slideshow going, showing your different collections, but really the homepage doesn't matter too much because most of the time people are being driven to your product pages. So yeah, with your product pages, I think this is fine. Obviously change this a little bit. Get your descriptions better, and just work on that. But I definitely think you have a great store. Really love how it's a good niche store. Zodiac people are super passionate, so I think you're good. Just tweak it and use a little bit of common sense with some stuff, and your store is going to be great in no time. So, oh, hey Zach, I'm very active at your channel, and it would be great if you could have a look at our store too. Yeah, go ahead and type in the store. Actually, don't type in the stores yet, because I have 2 more to get through, and then I'll go through another batch, and then I'll see how I am with time. Okay, so Volt Fitness Lab. I like this store a lot. So is this whose is this? Because I like it a lot. I really like this pop-up right here. So this is what I'm talking about a branded pop-up. So this is great. Enter your email to receive special offers and when new products drop. That's great. This kind of entices people to get into it. 20% off. This is great. Oh yeah, it's Chad's. Okay, Chad. Marketing tips. I am trouble driving traffic to the store. Video idea. Yeah, so Forever, just real quick, if I'm going to focus on you, just target, since you have a lot of Zodiac stuff, I know that they're passionate. What I would recommend is, like, you can target specific Zodiac signs. You can just make things, I don't know, you can really target with a lot of this stuff, and people are really passionate about it. Even like the moon stuff, girls just love that kind of crap. So just really try and test around a lot, because I can guarantee you're gonna find a weird audience that really works for you. So just mess around with a bunch of different audiences and you should be fine. So I really, so this is good. This is really good. It inspires people. Great pop-up right here. Chad, I can tell you've put a lot of work into this website. Good job. So you're using this, and I hope you got this from me, because I am a huge advocate for using this app. So what this basically replaces is the Hurify or the beaconing apps that give like the countdown timer on the product pages. And I love this because 50% off site-wide. Big stores actually do this. Like you see it on Sears, Lowe's, Target. Sometimes Amazon has store-wide stuff. Oh yeah, there's lag because of your slideshow, dude. You're screwing with me. You made your store too good. I think if I mouse over it, it stops. Okay, so that's good. This is really nice. I really like this top bar right here. This is, oh man, what is it? I forget the name of the app, but it's fantastic. If you just search it's Countdown Timer Bar by Hextom. This is the app. It's about, I think it's $7 a month, but it's great. I absolutely love using it. Great thing to have up there. So first thing I notice right away is that this store is fantastic. I love the branding on it. So generally when I see these fitness stores, the branding is terrible. They just kind of throw some fitness products on there and hope people buy it. But Volt Fitness Lab with that logo right there, this is awesome. This is a fantastic job. As for your slideshows, they're all on brand. They give very good information. Like this slide right here that I stopped on, Volt Fitness Lab, use code FIT50 for 50% off site-wide, orders of 50. The whole branding throughout everything is on point. This looks fantastic. Very good job. If I were to scroll down, so I'll just stay right up here. This is a very good top bar right here. You've got okay, I just read your comment. So you've got a good product drop down bar right here, where you have your different categories, which is great. You've got an about us, contact us, and shipping. That's a great thing to have. We'll go ahead and scroll down. So you've got bags, accessories, and bottles. That's nice to have. We come down here. Oh, great. So you have some actual print on demand of your actual brand. This is fantastic. This makes you look like such an established brand, and you will actually get people buying this in the future, which is great. Yeah, there's terrible lag because of the fact that your stores go pretty good. It should be good once I scroll down. Let me actually, I'm gonna stop talking until the lag goes away. It's buffering so much. Oh my God. Wow, that's terrible. Is it frozen? Sorry guys, I'm just kind of chilling right now. I want to see if this is frozen or whatnot. Man, this is the worst. Oh, it's frozen. Crap. It stopped. It's back, it's back. Hey. Hey, you guys good? I switched to a different Wi-Fi. And I actually think to the store review. Back to the store review. This is awesome. Okay. Do you know where it cut out? Or did it cut out at all? Did you hear what I said about him having his own clothing? Because if so, I'm going to wait for you guys to respond because that's where I'm going to pick up. You didn't really hear it? I'll say it again. So having your own clothing right here is awesome. So this shows that you're like a very established brand and people will actually end up buying this in the future if you've got a really established brand. So this is a really nice thing to have here. Good job with that. So we're going to scroll down. Equipment, very nice thing to have. I love how it's all on a white background. Everything looks very uniform. This is a great thing to have as well. Got some actually very nice looking equipment, which is great. We scroll down. Your best sellers, nice thing to have right here. I imagine that dumbbell bracelet would sell a lot. People love crap like that. Very nice though. That ultra slim body shaper shirt, it's nice as well. So great to have the best sellers up here on the front. Yeah, Chad, I should have done your store last, dude. You're setting a high standard for everybody. We come down here, our story. So if you are going to do an our story thing, definitely put it at the bottom like Chad's doing right here. This is great because if someone's scrolling all through the bottom, then this isn't going to really deter them. But if you put it at the top, then it might turn people away. I love this graphic right here. Man, very, very good job. Looks super, super professional. This is awesome. And then you've got a nice little footer down here. Let me check out your social media. Great. 3,200 followers. Yeah, okay. This is what I preach all the time. In that you need to actually make a brand, and this is what Chad has done. He's done a great job of establishing a real brand behind his site, and this is what's really going to differentiate you from everybody else. Because if I didn't know what dropshipping was and I saw this, I'd be like, this is a legitimate company. They probably have a real gym, and this is like legitimately their products that they're selling. So this is great. Really no flaws that I've seen so far. I can't say any. If I do point out a flaw, it's nitpicking. We're gonna go up here to products, and don't do it because you want money. Do it because you're passionate about it. Exactly, Chad. That's a great point. If you're just doing it for the money, you're not going to have the drive to actually put in the work to succeed. You're going to burn out. So yeah, make sure that you're feeling good about things. I'm just going to go to your best seller right here because I imagine your product page for it is going to be pretty good. So I'm just going to go here. And Chad, you got to stop being so good. Okay? You gotta stop. Okay, if I were to point out a flaw, and I'm reaching because I don't know how you're doing with this, and I'm curious. I see you're doing free plus shipping. How is this working out for you? I want to hear how it's working for you before I count this as a flaw. Because, you know, it could be working for you. I don't really know. Just generally, from what I've seen, it doesn't work. So I generally try and turn people away from it. I hate free plus shipping now. Yeah, there's a flaw. Boom. There's a flaw. Confetti. I forgot about the confetti and now I got to use it. Okay. Yeah, so aside from the free plus shipping, generally that's just kind of crap. Yeah. So additionally, as Jennifer just pointed out, I don't really like how they're kind of stacked on top of each other. Generally, you don't really need this, and these would be plenty enough to have on here. But if you were to make this like 15 bucks, that'd be totally fine. Very nice pictures. But we come down back. Oh, and you can take off the vendor right here. This is an option in the theme. Take this off. It just kind of clutters things up. But we come down here, and yeah, I would recommend getting away from having this black little trust badge thing right here, just because it doesn't really add too much. Like I said, nobody really cares about the payment processors. These down here that are really on brand are more than enough, and you should be totally fine with these. We come down here. Limited stock, 23 people are viewing this item. If you are going to have scarcity on your page, then this is probably the way to do it. It's very, very basic, simple. This is pretty believable. It's not like an absurd number like 150. Free dumbbell bracelet, just cover shipping. Generally, I'll go back to this. I don't really like to put any of this stuff on there. I just prefer to have the site-wide countdown timer going, but you know, whatever floats your boat. If this works for you, then go ahead and do it. We come down here, free dumbbell bracelet, just cover shipping. So this dumbbell stone bracelet is perfect if your incorrect spelling of your. Okay, so I'm going to pause right here and go back to the free plus shipping aspect of Forever Diamonds just said this. So with free plus shipping, generally a lot of people have caught on to it. And like I said, people aren't really savvy. They won't go over to Amazon and find a cheaper item. That's true. But they're getting savvy enough to realize that free plus shipping is a scam, right? And that you're still making money off of things. I see it all the time, and it's just not that good. Plus, perceived value on it does go down. It's kind of crappy. So if you just charge more money, like what I recognize, so here's a fun little case study I did. This was a while ago, but I ran an ad for free plus shipping, right? And I can see I'm buffering right now, so I'm scared. Uh-oh. Am I okay? I hope I'm okay. I'm going to keep talking unless you guys are yelling at me to stop. So I ran free plus shipping for an item. Did absolutely terrible. I had a few add to carts, but no sales, right? I raised the price up to about $10. Flat, not charging shipping, made some good sales. I raised the price up to $20. I made more sales selling it at $20 over $10. No difference in anything else, just the price, and it's all because of perceived value, which was absolutely crazy. And through that, I just ended up raising my conversions a ton because I was like, oh, I can charge more. So I made like twice the amount of money, and my conversions just raised. Like my conversion percentage went up. It's absolutely crazy. So free plus shipping, pretty much absolutely garbage. What I would recommend if you want to do free plus shipping is do it more through email marketing. Have people that have already bought from your store so they trust you, and then send an email blast and be like, hey, we're offering our email subscribers this exclusive discount of just pay shipping on this item because it's new and we want to get it out there a little bit. And those usually do convert pretty well because people trust your brand. But if you're just doing it to pretty cold traffic, it's not going to perform that well, so try to avoid it. Right here, due to high demand, please allow 2 to 4 weeks per shipping. Just do some giveaways. No free plus shipping. Yeah, you guys are pretty on top of things. Take care of things in the comment section. I'm going to keep talking, right? Like I said, for here, all I do is just, I'm like, please allow 2 to 4 weeks for shipping. I don't really give a due to high demand because I think a lot of people are catching on to that. Down here, I think this is fine. I don't think you need to include a lot of the thing like item type, bracelets type, style, or gender. Pretty much just material and length and maybe metal type. Frequently bought together. I do really like this. This may increase some conversions. It's a really good on-page upsell to have. It's not spammy, it's not in the way, so that's a really nice thing to have. What I would recommend is adding some reviews onto your store. I don't know if you have any more in any of the products that you're selling, but that's definitely something that's really going to increase the trust in your products. But yeah, get rid of this probably. I'd probably get rid of this, especially if you're running the site-wide countdown timer. You do have reviews. Okay, good. Just not on this page. So good that you have reviews. Like I said, I'm going to go back to what I said about previously on the previous store, is that you want to make sure that your reviews are high quality. I don't know how your reviews look right now, but just make sure they're high quality, that they have pictures and everything. Check the clothing. I'll check the clothing. I'll look at some clothing for you. You got any in here? I assume this one was going to have more. And check out, please, and thanks. Okay, so I'll look at that real quick. Reviews. Okay, so you got them in there. Like I said, if you don't have reviews, try and take those off, but having reviews is good. And then I'll just go ahead and look at checkout real quick. I love this. Fantastic job with this. I'm doing the women's clothing right now. Okay, let me look at the women's. Great. Okay, this is really good. This is how you do reviews. These are really nice. Try and find some with pictures so that they can see how they look on people. From overseas. Okay. No more comments here. Let me finish up the store review and then I'll answer you two guys and then go on to the next store, okay? So reviews are fantastic, and then you just wanted me to check out checkout real quick. Let me look at that. Like I said, I really like, I don't think that this is misleading. You can maybe change the text and be like, your cart is reserved for 5 minutes, because that's kind of believable. I wouldn't say this is too spammy. But I haven't split tests enough to really know, but I think this is going to be fine. So we'll go over to checkout and we'll just see how this looks real quick. And my stream's going to lag when I go to different pages, so that's just going to kind of be something annoying we got to deal with. Yeah, checkout looks good. I don't really like the gray background. Like, it's pretty on brand, but it's also kind of distracting a little bit. Like white on gray. It's not bad, but I'd prefer to have a lighter color gray in the background, definitely. If you could take that down about 50%, and the harshness of it, I think that would be really good. But I really like this, how you got your logo right here. Everything's nice and centered. This looks great. Great checkout, and easily one of the best stores I've ever been sent. So Chad, keep it up. You definitely know what you're doing. Keep putting your time into things and you will definitely succeed. Keep building up that Instagram too, because I really, really like the way you have your branding going. So yeah, Volt Fitness Lab, if you guys want to go to that, that's what the domain is. Fantastic. You're great. So let me answer these questions real quick. So 99% of the guys out there always say target US, but not talking about targeting close together overseas countries. What do you think about this? What should you work on more? Okay, I'm gonna go back to you, Chad, because I'm on your store right now. Product descriptions a little bit more, okay? I'm trying to think. Get rid of that black trust badge. I really don't like that. It just kind of adds a little too much. Definitely add reviews to every product. And you've lost on your ads. So because the fact that your store is really good, I would say that you're losing money on ads just because you're selling products that really don't sell that well. The problem with the fitness niche is that a lot of people that are within fitness get their products from actually established brands like Gymshark, Alphalete, or they go to like Under Armour, Nike, whatever for their stuff. So you have to sell something that's very different from those things that are all offered, or just create a ton of value through social media marketing. And it's very just hard to kind of break into the game and start selling a bunch of stuff unless you have a very, very unique product that's related to the niche, which is why a bunch of people sell jewelry. Because that's not really sold, those types of products aren't really sold by the big brands, but they're like related, so people get excited about them. But you just really have to find products that people can get really excited about, because yeah, this ultra slim body shaper shirt could be a really good product, and I could see myself personally buying it, but if I were to see an ad for it on Facebook or something, I wouldn't get that excited about it, and I'd move on. This would probably be an upsell product. You'd really need to sell maybe some print on demand kind of comedy, like humorous workout shirts, stuff like that. The black trust badge, do not do. The one below it, perfect. I just don't like the black one because of the fact that it just doesn't really add too much. People aren't really looking for the payment processors. They're really looking for like the satisfaction guarantee, the free shipping, whatever else. Those other ones that you have down there, those are really, really good, okay? I just don't think the black one is adding much value. If you want to get rid of the payment processors and just keep the secure checkout little bar thing, I think that could be totally fine too, right? But yeah, just keep trying with different products. See if you can find like the new trend in fitness to try and get some good traction on your website and potentially build up your email list and then market to them through there. It's a very, very hard niche to break into, but you've got a great website, so you just have to find some good products to start selling, right? Okay. So what's up, TARDIS guy? Oh, so going back to the question about marketing overseas, yes. Oh my God, it's fantastic. So the US is great because of the fact that the customs is ridiculously simple, right? The problem with overseas is that a lot of the time the shipping takes so long to get to them and the customs are absolutely insane, okay? So I actually had a store that I don't use anymore, but I sold primarily to Mexico, and that was a huge pain because, I mean, I got a lot of sales to Mexico because nobody advertises down there, but the problem was their customs holds packages for 3, 4, 5 weeks, and additionally they steal packages a lot. It's extremely corrupt. Now this could only really go for Mexico. I'm sure some other overseas countries also have this, but it was just absolutely, it just did not work, and I had to close down the site because I had so many people complaining. Now there is a way around this, and I'm going to make a video on this, but it really just involves shipping it to the Amazon warehouse in that district and then shipping it from Amazon to them. It's a whole other video, but just overseas has a lot of problems. But if you can find a way to reliably ship overseas without the customs screwing over things, I think it's fantastic because it's ridiculously unsaturated compared to like the big countries like the US and Canada. Okay. Jamarcus, how do I get my website reviewed? After I'm done with this next website right here, go ahead and send it to me. Yeah, Medi, you can be after Epic House. After this, just send me the stores and then I'll go ahead and review. So how to market to Mexico when no habla español? Google Translate, literally all I did. I've taken 4 years of Spanish. I don't speak it that well, but just Google Translate and I made all my ads and all my website stuff. So, Richard, there were some people, okay, I don't remember what order you guys were in. Medi, I already told you could go first, but pretty much after that I'm gonna be like, okay, go, and then you guys will comment your stores. I thought I would be after Epic House. I'll scroll up and see who was first. Okay, I'll do that for you guys. Oh my God, can I be after? We'll figure it out. I got a lot of stores to review. Okay, so let's stick in. It's all good. I don't want mine now. Okay. That's all right, Michael. I'll be around. So here we are in Epic House. I'm going to try and go a little bit faster through these, but surely not try and lower the quality. So Epic House, we've got something for you. This is on brand. I like the color. I'd probably have a picture in here and a little bit better branding, but I really like this. We choose 5 winners each month, and you could be next for our giveaway. This is totally good. I really actually like this incentive other than just giving a discount, because people really like the potential sweepstakes win. So that's a pretty good incentive that I don't see a lot of people do. Pretty interesting branding. It's very clean. Yeah, Jamarcus, send that when I ask after I'm done with this, okay? I'm going to backlog some more websites to do. So this doesn't fit, which I would recommend changing. I know that this bar covers it, so edit this to where it does fit, because that can look kind of crap. Oh, this is surges. Okay. So we'll go ahead and scroll down from here. Shop by category. Okay, so this is a general store, and you need to do this really well, which we'll see if you do it. So you're selling men's clothing, women's clothing and jewelry, I imagine, home and office, kitchen and dining, and pets. Okay, so you're selling everything. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes. It can be really good. Epic House is kind of a pretty ambiguous name, which is good. We'll scroll down here. Find from a toy store to something bigger. Kind of interesting, but I would recommend taking this off. It doesn't really... Where does this lead to? The About Us? Okay, never mind. That's actually good. Is this legitimate? I don't think this would be real, but it is pretty convincing, so good job with that. This is a really nice thing to have. TARDIS guy, wait until I ask for shops and then send it, okay? Yeah, I didn't think that was legit, but it looks good. If I were just coming to your store and I didn't know, I'd believe it. So good job with that. Let's go ahead and go back to your homepage. Oh, this is a nice theme. Is this a premium theme? It's really nice. Pictures low quality. I'd make better slide pictures, but I do like how it's an individual product and not just kind of a yeah, it's gonna be lagging because I got these big pictures. Oh, it's the Brooklyn theme? Okay, cool. But yeah, your branding looks pretty on point. I really like this bottom bar right here. This is very nice. I really like how your colors are all on point. You've got a pretty good footer right here. Newsletter's very out of the way, which is nice. You've got a contact us, return policy, privacy statement, terms of service. This is all really good. So now pretty much what we're going to be looking at is your product pages. So I think your website is very nice. Actually, let me see what your Instagram's looking like. 128 followers. Okay, so I imagine you're going more for like the viral thing on social media, which can do really well. You just kind of have to you got to do things really well. It's a very saturated niche on social media, so be careful with that, but it does have potential to do pretty good. So right now, pretty much what I'm just going to do is I'm going to look at your product page, because with general stores, primarily what you're going to be doing is driving people to a singular product page, which means that really that's what you got to focus on. It doesn't really matter what your whole website looks like. Obviously it matters something, but not to a huge extent, because people aren't going to really kind of go off from that single product page. And hold on, I'm going to text my girlfriend. Because I got a relationship I have to maintain. Can you check out my fitness products? Yes, I can. I can go ahead and do that for you right now. Is that like the primary thing you want me to look at? Is that like the big cojones? And I'm actually going to, while you answer that, tell the girlfriend you were busy on YouTube. She knows. She knows that this shit, it takes up a lot of time. I'm gonna close my window. I am on the first floor and people can look right in. So can you check out my fitness products? Yes, I can. Let me go down to, is it sports and outdoors? I imagine. Okay, so I've seen this a lot recently. Let me see what you're doing for it. Okay, so I'm liking things so far. So your product page is very clean. I do like the way it's very simple. We have your reviews right here, which 1,038 is absolutely insane. Did you import every single review from AliExpress? That's crazy. Type, I like this. You're very descriptive. That's nice. Add to cart, and then checkout now is wiggling. I've actually never seen anybody use a combination of the two right there. But that's pretty interesting. If that converts for you, keep it. I've never done this, so I can't really give my opinion on it. But if it converts for this and for you, then go ahead and keep that going. The Ultimate Ab Simulator is scientifically designed for ease of use with a push-button system. Forget going to the gym and building the six-pack of your dreams wherever. I like this. This is nice. This is a really good job. So I like how you have these very simple pictures. Yeah, so the wiggly checkout button does seem a little bit spammy, but it's not that bad. Honestly, it's really not that bad. Especially when you're having a general store that's kind of selling these gimmicky products like this, it can do really, really well. Now, if you do want to have like a very solid, like branded store like Chad had, then this wouldn't really work that well. But if you're like, hey, buy it now, this is super hot, then this could potentially work for you. It's all in moderation and the type of situation you're in. So I like these pictures that you have in here. Looks very, very branded. Very nice descriptions of what you've got. Wireless design allows for cable-free use. Certified, that's nice to have. How it works. This is great. I actually really like this. So I was thinking... So I was going to say, a lot of information in a description is usually a hindrance. But if you can organize it correctly, then it could be pretty well. And I like the way this is laid out. So it's like some main features, okay? Then down to how it works if you're really feeling it. Got a customer review down there, which is awesome. Online exclusive, not stolen stores. That's good to have. Great pictures in here. I really, really like this. Our competitors sell this item for $30 to $50. This is great. We stand by the products we offer and your satisfaction. So like I said, generally the satisfaction guarantee would go on another page, but the way you have the description laid out to where it's kind of like building down to it, I think it's a totally fine thing to have at the end of things. So the way you have this right now, especially with this huge picture right here, I think it's very nice. So I really think your description is a very good strong point. It's definitely not that long. I thought it was going to be longer. I think it's a very, very good amount. I love the pictures in it. I love how you have a review video in there. This is fantastic. If you can make your product descriptions of all of your products like this, I think you have great potential to succeed. It is going to be a pain because I see you're selling like the trendy items, so it's going to be a pain to constantly be making new descriptions for the trendy items, but if you can do it right, you're going to do great. So this is awesome. This is actually one of the better general stores that I have seen, so congratulations. Actually, let me turn on the confetti for you a little bit, do a little dance. I love seeing good general stores, and if you can keep things up, I'll keep dancing for you. So that's awesome. Okay, let me turn that off. TARDIS guy, I will ask for your shops in a second. Hold on. So, Serge, is there anything else you want me to look at on your store? Because I think I have a good idea, and I think you're on a great path, and I don't really see any outstanding things that I think you should fix. I really like the branding, very simple. You give great descriptions. You're really on a good path. Pretty much now you're just up to marketing. So reviews and checkout page. Did I miss reviews? Oh, awesome. Is this the reviews app, or not the Ali reviews? Because I like this. I love how it has the pictures. These are great reviews right here. They all look legitimate. Oh, I'm going to type it in here. That's the review app right there. This is the one I use. Ali Reviews is like a competitor to it that this one is using and that a lot of others use. But I use the review app. It's not on the Shopify App Store. You have to Google it. And then it goes to the website, and then the app downloads onto your Shopify, but it's not on the Shopify App Store, so just letting you know. So Serge, great. I absolutely love these reviews. If you can keep it up, these would also do great. Let me go ahead and check out. Takes you straight to checkout, which is awesome. It's a great thing to have. And yeah, I love having this. Lets people see how close they are to being done. I've actually never seen a store do this, and this is awesome. This is like more trust badges over here. I love, God. 2 great stores in a row. What did I do to deserve this? No worries, we'll reserve your order. So I actually use this on my store too. This is like a Google plugin thing. I think this is fine. Really not that spammy. This item you ordered is in high demand because of the fact that you do sell trendy products. This is believable. Yeah, I think this is great. There we go. Payment processors down here is a great thing to have. You're awesome. You're doing great. Yeah, so Richard, you weren't here. You weren't here when we were talking about lagging. I'm on crap Wi-Fi. My apartment has terrible Wi-Fi, and when I am actually on here messing around on my laptop, it lags pretty bad. The internet's terrible, so you just kind of have to deal with that. I'm watching for if my stream actually freezes, then I'm going to stop talking, but it usually hasn't gotten that bad yet. So yeah, so this was the first batch of reviews. When you're done reviewing the store, we should do question time, then review more stores. Yeah, I'll answer a few questions. I really want to keep reviewing stores because I have a lot of them, but let me answer like 1 or 2 questions real quick if you guys have them. Additionally, while you're typing out those questions, hey, follow me on Instagram. Where in the hell is my mouse? Follow me on Instagram. I'm going to go ahead and put that in the comment section. There, I will let you guys know when I'm about to stream. I'm going to post it on my stories. So go ahead and follow me on there. You can also see pictures of my life. Medi, I am 6'5" tall, which is kind of cool. I'm a very tall man. Additionally, check out the links down in my description. I have a link to my free Facebook group that's about just e-commerce in general. Join that if you really want to just discuss with my followers about anything. I'll jump in there occasionally. I'm really trying to grow that. I hope the link works in there. Some people, last one, said that it's broken. Try it, see if it works. How long have you been doing e-commerce for? I've been doing e-commerce for a while. I started back with flipping stuff on eBay. As for Shopify, I've been doing this for about 1.5 years. But e-commerce goes way back. Yeah, so go ahead and join that Facebook group. Oh, Vladdy, that is a great question, and I'm actually going to make a video on this within the next few days because there's a website that does this, that does ridiculously well with this, and it's fantastic social proof, and it's a very interesting case study, and I'm definitely going to do it. I don't personally do it. I was planning on messing around with it and never got to it, but a lot of places do it, and especially if you're doing those viral products, I think it's a fantastic thing to do. But yeah, thanks for bringing that up. I am making a video on that within the next few days. Yeah, so go ahead and check out all of the links down in the description. I got the link to my course in there too. Course, I'm pretty proud about that. Spent about a month making that. So if you want to go ahead and learn step by step with me, that's an option. How does one know when they should sell a store? I'll be honest, I don't think I'm best suited for the Zodiac niche. I wish to try a different niche. So if you want to sell your store, that's a thing. You're really not going to sell it if you're not making sales, because you can make a Shopify store pretty easily, especially if it's just like a basic template. But people really like buying stores that are bringing in a lot of sales. So if you're making a couple $1,000s a month, you can sell a store for a lot. But if you're bringing in no money, you're really not going to be able to sell your store. So at that point, it would probably just be like transition the store into something else. I wouldn't worry about selling it. Okay, I'm gonna scroll up and see who asked first. Okay, so it was Medi. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull up the stores in order, okay? Because we're all about fairness. It's communism in this house. Lauso.com. Go in there. Deal22.de. That's a thing. Let's go ahead and look at the next one. Trendchimpco.com. I'm going to review 5 more. So I apologize if I don't get to your store. It takes a lot of time to do these, but I'll probably get you in the next one if you catch me early enough. Let me see. Okay, so I don't see any other ones, so here's what I'm going to do. Jamarcus. Yes, you were one. Forgot I told you. Jamarcus is ifingershop.com. How do you sell a domain? Go on, it's flippa.com. And then zenware.ca. Okay, I have all 5 stores. I apologize if I didn't get to you. Wait, oh, Shami, you are in here. What's your domain? Were you before everybody else? I'm trying to be fair, but it's really, really hard to keep track of everybody. Yeah, Shami, give me your store. I'll review you. I'll sit here for 6. Let me turn off my camera. Oh wait, I gotta make it small. Yeah, I'm lagging. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna make me really tiny. Really small. Okay, I made myself small. Should definitely help. Oh, you know what? It's because this thing. The slideshows. Yeah, is this better? Am I no longer lagging? My preview looks totally fine now. Okay, what is it? ShamiJewelers.com. Okay, let me go to that one. Did I spell that right? Oh, I forgot an E. Jewelers. Great. Okay. Let's go ahead and look. Now, I have been pretty detailed. I have a feeling a lot of the stuff's going to carry over into these. Yeah, there's still going to be some lag. Hold on a second. I'm just going to wait until this loads. It was just lagging because of the fact that, oh, it's also lagging because I have a ton of tabs open on Chrome, and it eats up my RAM. So I imagine it's a good mixture of my computer being super slow and the internet being the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. So I think it should be, for the most part, good. It's going to be a little bit crap still. I'm going to see about potentially getting a router in here because I know a lot of people do. So I need to see about that. Hey, if you're enjoying the stream, by the way, I'm up to 25 viewers. Good to have you guys. Drop a like on this video. These are taxing. My throat gets very dry and I ran out of water within 5 minutes. And now I'm just kind of like hoping my spit kind of keeps things going. It's disgusting. I suffer. All right, so we're on Lauso and live stream every day. I wish I wish I could live stream every day. It's gonna be probably 3 times a week I'm live streaming, maybe down to 2 when I get busy because I'm a full-time college student, but we'll see. Pause the porn in the background, Zach. I can't do that. I need to have it running 24/7. Otherwise I go into relapse. So yeah, whatever. Or withdrawal, not relapse. Live stream more often. Yeah, I'm trying. Where's the water boy? I don't know where the water boy is. My water bottle's been empty for a long time. Kind of a bummer. Okay, let's get straight into reviewing these stores because I've been on this page. I've been putting it off for a few minutes. Let's go ahead and get into it. So Lauso.com. First of all, really like this logo. It's very unique. Pretty nice. So if you're selling watches, you need a very, very nice looking store. And this one so far, I'm liking it. It's very clean. I really like the general color scheme of it. It's very simple. I really like, see, this is what I'm talking about with having the slideshows right here, is that it showcases a product. And look at this, Munti Opulence, truly unparalleled. This looks quality. I would totally believe this was a real thing. We go over here, Bliss handmade lion bracelets. Oh, this is a thing, okay? I love this, and I do this on my store. I pretend that I have brand names. So like this one, Bliss, is like the brand name, handmade lion bracelets. You pretend that you have these brand names, and it boosts just the trust in this stuff ridiculously. It's absolutely crazy. I love doing this. So this is a great creative decision. I do TM, I don't do the R, but really whatever floats your boat. These are great. Daniquiri rings, beautifully presented. Yeah. This is, I love these. When you're selling generic jewelry stuff like this, your branding needs to be on point and your presentation needs to be on point. You're doing a great job with this. So absolutely fantastic job for Lauso.com. Oh, this is so good. This is so good so far. Wow. Okay. Turn on the confetti for a little bit. Woo! Good job. Snaps for them. This is awesome. Great, so I really, really like the way you have this set up. Exquisite jewelry formed using real minerals and expensive metals. Handmade from the finest high quality raw materials. This is the, wow, whose is this? Whose store is this? I want to know because this is a really good job. You're doing a fantastic job of talking up very, very mediocre or below average products. Crafted and assembled with scrupulous attention to detail. This is yours, Mehdi? You're doing a great job. I really like the way this is laid out. I think that you're still going to... I don't know if Chad's kicked off the throne. Chad still got confetti too. He's up there. This is fantastic though. When you're selling stuff like this, you really have to... No, Chad's on the throne still. He's still there. You really have to talk stuff up and you do a great job with this. We come down to popular items. These all look great, very uniform. They're either on a white or like an off-white background, which is great to have. New arrivals down here as well, fantastic. Come down here, look at this. Latest news, welcome to Lauso, okay? You probably don't need that unless you're actually gonna have real news right there. Our channels, wow, you got a lot of social media. Obviously you have to add it to those. I would take those off until you actually add a page. But this is great. Let's go ahead and look at your Instagram. It's not found, so I'd probably get in on that if you're going to have that listed. But, oh, I guess it is. You just gave a bad link right. Whoa. Oh, you come down here. Okay. Wow. Okay, so this is the real footer. Man, good job. This looks awesome. I love the Instagram feed. Now, I'd probably feature the Instagram up here, just because the fact that your feed is really good and it kind of promotes the lifestyle that you really want to sell. So what I would recommend, yeah, is feature your Instagram more up here, not so much in the footer, but that's really cool to have. Navigation, you got everything you need. There's even a wish list right here. What is this? If you sign in and create that, that's awesome. Yeah, very good job. This is awesome. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to, oh man, you got brands too? Maddie. Maddie, stop. You are so good. This is how these stores are supposed to be done. okay? These general jewelry stores, I see 9 trillion of them a day trying to sell the same crap, and they just throw it on a website and they hope it succeeds. You don't do that. I love how you have the brands and you like actually embrace them. Like, these look super high quality. This is awesome. This is what you were supposed to do. Love how you have this. You could sort it by that. Now, catalog, you got deals right there, which I'm assuming are stuff that are like on sale that you're really trying to sell, which is great. FAQ about us, contact us. Fantastic job up here. You've even got the currency converter up here, which is awesome. Check the Insta, is it good? If I click on, okay, if I click on the picture, 10.6 thousand followers. Wow, you are the best. This is a great feed. This is awesome. Yeah, you're doing fantastic with this. Just keep growing this. I imagine this is going to grow organically with this amount of followers. You're doing great with the Instagram. Okay, keep doing what you're doing with that. We'll go over here to what am I going to look at? I'll go to catalog. Okay, so the catalog just kind of sorts all the products. What I'd recommend is with catalog, I would put it more into collections as a drop down right here. Yeah, Forever Diamonds, that's a very good point, and that's a good thing Alex Becker said, is yeah, people just put a sign on their store and they're like, hey, buy this, but they're not actually making it look valuable. Like, why would somebody buy from them and not anybody else? So yeah, Medi is definitely doing this correctly. Yeah, when you have the catalog, I'd recommend having a drop down of like bracelets, watches, anything else like that. Obviously they're over here, but it may just be a little bit difficult for people to navigate, so it's just to make things easier. Home right here. I love how you have the brands. Let's just click on Bosk. Oh, so it doesn't actually take you. Are these going to take you to the brand? Oh, that's what you're doing. Yeah, so it's I'm assuming these are eventually going to take you to the actual brands, which would be awesome. I would make them known what these are, just because of the fact that like these aren't recognizable brands. So it's like, what's Bosk? And it would end up taking them to whatever the hell Bosk is, which I don't know what that is. What's Bosk? But yeah, I would just make these a little bit more clear on what these are, since these aren't known brands. Just make navigation a little bit easier for people, especially because of the fact that you are growing your store through Instagram. So you're going to get a lot of people driven to your homepage, and then actually going through and looking at your store. So this would be awesome. Will you be doing another live stream reviewing subscriber stores, hopefully within a month? I'm gonna do it within a week. Honestly, probably every week I'll be doing some variation of this. Maybe every other week, because these are super taxing. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing them a lot, so don't worry forever. Thank you, Michael, I appreciate that. So this is awesome. Let me go ahead and look at your product page. So I like this. Let me go ahead and go to the full page. Beautifully handmade line bracelet has been carefully crafted from the finest quality. Yeah, when you have products like these, generally you don't need a very long description to sell. You usually let the item speak for itself. Yeah, I'm gonna close the items. I'm gonna close the tabs when I do it. I just don't want to have to go back and try and find them. But whatever. So yeah. Once you start Facebook ads, you kill it. Yeah, so when you have products like these, you don't need that long of a description. I'd maybe make 1 or 2 more sentences on here, just to try and make it a little bit better. I like how you have this down here. This is awesome. So it's not all convoluted. If they're like, oh, I want shipping information, they'll just click on that tab. I love when websites have this. Warranty guarantee, fantastic thing to have. These are like additional trust badges. Payment information, awesome to have. I would recommend maybe doing some kind of trust badges right here. And additionally, I don't like how the buy it now button's way down here. I'd prefer if this was up here. That's just because of the fact that it's a little bit, like, they don't necessarily have to scroll to buy now. A lot of people just really want to add it to cart. immediately. So just having it up here and a little bit bigger would be, you know, a little bit better. And you could probably take out the type, but if that's working for you in your categorization of things, you can leave it. Color, that's fine. I like the swatches, and this looks nice. $14. I'd probably maybe do $13.99. But $14 does look a little bit more high quality, so maybe split test it and see. It's not going to make that big of a difference. I always just prefer to do the $13.99 or $13.95. Add to wish list. I like how you have this. That's pretty cool. I'm interested to know if people are actually making accounts. You may also be interested in, great thing to have, customer reviews. Awesome thing to have as well. I'm assuming these are these fake reviews? Either way, they're really good to have. Even just these 2 reviews, they look high quality, they're pretty recent, like they're believable. I'd imagine they're raising conversions. So, Mehdi, once again, hold on. I'm turning on the confetti for you, man. This is how you make a Shopify dropshipping store, okay? This is what you do. You're doing an awesome job. Keep it up. You got a little bit more to fix, a little bit more to tweak, maybe make your kind of navigation a little bit easier for people to go through, but you're doing a great job. You're awesome. So that's really it. Is there anything else you want me to go over? If your checkout's the same as everybody, please don't say checkout, because that makes my stream lag. But yeah, good job, man. I think I'll move on. Shout out Mehdi, my boy. Yeah, this is awesome. Great job, man. Yeah, I'm gonna move on regardless. I think I covered everything. So next one is Deal 22, and I imagine this is a general store. And cool. You're welcome, Mehdi. Ambitious Entrepreneur real quick said, how would you set up a PPE campaign on Facebook, interest stacking, flex targeting? PPE campaign on Facebook, I just really create a ton of them and try a bunch of different audiences. To find the winning audience for the product that I'm selling right now, it took me about a month of trial and error on different kinds of audiences and product combinations. But really, I don't stack too many interests, honestly. I kind of really only stick to one, but I would say that it's not the same for everybody. Interest stacking didn't really work for me. It really helped to just stick to a few different interests, but for some people it may really help to stack a few interests on top of each other. It really depends, so I would just recommend testing that out. I did not do gaming guns, because everything else came before, and I'm going very late, and I will do those stores next time. I apologize. I'm doing 10 stores this time. So yeah, we're on Deal 22. Jim, I have 4 more stores to review. 5. I'll go fast. Can we leave? Can we go at 9? Is that too late? Does she want to go to the gym now?
I don't know. She hasn't said anything. I don't know if she wants to go to the gym.
She hasn't said anything? Oh, can we put it off till 9?
Maybe we're just not going today. Maybe tomorrow instead.
Tomorrow instead?
We'll see. The stream health is good.
It's very good. I think that, let's go tomorrow. If she's not responding, tell me when she responds and then we'll decide. Okay. If she wants to go, then we'll go. If not, we'll put it off.
I'll just hang out with you.
Don't hang out. You're stressing me. Okay, so this is a good email pop-up right here. I think this is fantastic to have. Anyway, we were just talking about going to the gym. That's what I just heard about going to the gym. Yeah, we lift, bro. We lift. Good pop-up right here. Now, I do not speak this language, so let me switch it. Let me translate. And there we go. Subscribe to get our newsletter now and get 10% off your first order. That's good to have. looks pretty on brand. That's pretty nice. Good thing to have. Okay, deal 22. I like your logo right here. Very interesting. Only today, minus 75% plus free shipping on leather key fob. That's all right there. I'll have to look at that promo and see what you got going on. So I'm imagining this is for cars. That is the vibe I'm getting from this, and I am right. So we got some BMW, right? Looks like, oh, merchandise for BMW M. Okay, nice. So I wouldn't have guessed that from the name, but you know, whatever. I'm not gonna flex because I might offend some people that I look this good, so I'm not gonna do that. But this looks pretty interesting. Now I would be careful a little bit with, I don't know if you're drop shipping this or if you're sourcing these from other places, but I would be careful with just using this logo in some of the stuff that you do. But I'm not really sure about how you're doing that. But okay, so clothing, accessories, car accessories, and others. So this is good in the sense that it is pretty targeted, right? You're targeting a very specific, passionate kind of person, so I can see this actually being pretty good. You've got clothing, accessories, pretty much everything somebody could want. I have to go to sleep because it's 2:20, so can you cancel our store? Yeah, that was Shami Jewelry. Yeah, dude, if you pop into the next stream when I'm doing store reviews, or even just the next stream in general, I'll go ahead and review your store because I know you've been in here for a while and I really want to get your store reviewed. All right, so make sure you're in the next stream and I will be sure to review your store no matter what I'm doing. All right, so this looks pretty nice. It's pretty clean. I like with these pictures. The whole thing's lagging.
This Wi-Fi is just bad.
Yeah, it's terrible.
I was